Monsieur le juge en chef, distingués invités, bienvenue à tous et à toutes à ce grand événement. Welcome everyone to the Supreme Court of Canada. I'm Nicholas Kasirer on behalf of the Chief Justice, judges of the court, as well as members of the organizing committee. My colleague Andromache Karakatsanis and I have the happy task of opening today's symposium marking the 150th anniversary of the Supreme Court of Canada. We are most honored that the room is chock-filled with colleagues from every corner of this country and from across the world. We share in your excitement to hear speakers and moderators who've generously turned their minds to some of the meaning that may be drawn from the anniversary of the creation of the court. A word or two about today's program. Hier soir, la gouverneure générale et le juge en chef Wagner ont merveilleusement mis la table pour les 5 séances de travail du riche programme qui est le nôtre pour aujourd'hui. You will no doubt understand that in planning this event, we carefully backed away from the near impossible task of providing a comprehensive review of the storied 150-year history of the Supreme Court. As the Chief Justice said in his opening address last evening, we've chosen to mark the anniversary not just with an eye to the past, but as much as possible to adopt a forward-looking posture in each of the sessions over the course of the day. The Chief's injunction that we all be curious about this moment in the life of the court is the right one, a perspective reflecting a measure of self-awareness, perhaps even self-critical where appropriate, rather than one that is self-congratulatory, that we all look at the moment of the 150th anniversary of the court with open minds and open hearts. 2 grandes orientations traversent les 5 séances de travail de la journée. Et ici encore, nous faisons écho aux propos du juge en chef d'hier soir. Dans un premier temps, nous chercherons à dépasser la seule perspective de la justice canadienne pour méditer sur la situation des tribunaux de dernière instance à travers le monde, à partir de nos préoccupations communes. 3 sessions seront consacrées à ces interrogations, qui tâchent donc à délaisser le regard strictement local. Dès la première séance de ce matin, nous allons nous questionner sur la place des cours comme la nôtre dans une démocratie constitutionnelle. Ce sera suivi par une séance qui portera sur les cours suprêmes et les peuples autochtones, non seulement le droit applicable aux Premières Nations, mais aussi la diversité des traditions juridiques autochtones qui sont pertinentes aux travaux des cours comme la Cour suprême du Canada. Et, en toute fin de journée aujourd'hui, une dernière séance adoptant cette démarche à ciel ouvert avec l'intervention de 2 grands internationalistes traitant d'un monde juridique qui convient de qualifier de cosmopolite. Alongside these broader themes affecting apex courts across the world, our work through the course of the day will also make room for aspects of the court's mandate that are deeply rooted in Canadian legal and intellectual life. This afternoon, we'll take up federalism and its central place in the Supreme Court's constitutional jurisprudence and in this court's understanding of its unique role in Canadian society. This will be followed by a session on private law and bijuralism, the rare dialogue between the common law and the civil law, pursued as it is every day in this very courtroom in English and French. It's a dialogue that's at the heart of the court's pan-Canadian jurisdiction in matters of private law, inflected as it is with an openness to other legal traditions, and in particular, an openness to Indigenous legal orders. Donc, 2 grandes orientations pour la journée, Madame Karakatsanis, pour nous guider dans nos travaux.
Merci, Nicolas, and good morning to all. What an amazing, inspiring start to the symposium we had last night in this courtroom and in our grand hall. Chief Justice, you inspired us to approach this day with curiosity, with an open heart. It's exciting to be here today. In 2017, we hosted a symposium here, and I have to say that I'm really quite happy that our renovations were delayed so that we could mark this occasion in this iconic building. De nom de tous les juges de la Cour suprême, nous sommes ravis de vous souhaiter la bienvenue à notre salle d'audience, à votre salle d'audience, à la Cour de tous les Canadiens et Canadiennes. Et bienvenue également à une journée de discussion, d'échange, de réflexion qui sera certainement fascinante. It's especially moving to host the symposium in this courtroom that symbolizes the importance of the rule of law, that evokes awe and humility. The 9 justices of the court know that we are just part of a historic and enduring institution, inspired by the 83 dedicated justices who have served over the past 150 years, and with a heavy responsibility to protect the court for those to come. We take up our sacred trust to protect the rule of law, to promote the rule of law, and public confidence in the justice system for all Canadians. So it's a privilege to host you here today, jurists, scholars, legal practitioners, journalists, students, and all those online. We're pleased that you've been able to join us either in person or virtually, and hope that you will find the conversations we share today insightful and inspiring, because the future holds both challenges and opportunities. Alors, nous sommes chanceux d'accueillir les conférenciers si distingués à animer nos discussions et réflexions aujourd'hui. What a dramatic timing in the world stage for our first session. The role of an apex court in a constitutional democracy. Drawing on comparative perspectives, our world-renowned panelists will explore the fundamental role of an apex court in a constitutional democracy, with its responsibility to defend a rule-based legal order. J'ai l'honneur de vous présenter la modératrice de la session, l'honorable Georgina Jackson, distinguished jurist, dear friend, Justice of the Court of Appeal for Saskatchewan. Over to you, Justice Jackson, to introduce our panelists and to lead what I know will be an animated discussion.